So for me, one of the highlights of this event was going to be what Rich Cordray had to say about the CFPB's agenda for financial technology. And he could have taken that speech in a couple of different directions, right? The CFPB has a negative agenda, right? Enforcement, supervision, discussing the degree to which people are not adhering to existing rules and standards, or he could take it in a positive direction and talk about the work that people are doing to bring more and more people into the financial mainstream, to find new ways to enable people to meet their liquidity needs, to help people overcome financial distress, and then to talk about the things that the CFPB specifically can do to enable that. And from my perspective, he hit an absolute home run. He mentioned how important it is for the entire ecosystem to have access to data with the permission of the consumer associated with their core financial accounts. So that was fantastic. An issue that's extremely important to CFSI, extremely important to companies that I work with outside of CFSI. And then he also mentioned a number of the other things that the Bureau is doing to enable innovation in this space. The no action letter policy, trial disclosures, and then more broadly, and I think that sometimes gets lost, just the amount of outreach that they're engaged in, trying to help people understand that you don't need to be afraid of this enormous sort of set of obligations. That if you as an entrepreneur start with the position that I'm going to serve customers, that I'm going to do it in a transparent way, that I'm going to accept feedback from you when my efforts fall short, that by and large, you're going to do fine from a regulatory and compliance standpoint. So I mean, that was one of the things that I was hoping to see while I was here, and it happened, which is fantastic.